Hey guys, today is August the 28th, 2023, and look what I got in. Merry Maximum I got in. So this is Merry Maximum. It's a monthly subscription. So this is for the month of August. It is $16.99 plus $4.99 shipping and handling, so it's like $21.98, and that's a month. So let's see what this is. Remember, it is August. Have to tell y'all guys, last week this house was so hot. My air conditioner went out, and oh, I thought I was gonna die. It was like 116 in here, and then we woke up. We woke up Saturday, and yeah, we woke up Saturday, and it just kicked on. It was awesome. It was such a blessing. God is great. Okay, so here's what it says: monthly subscription, $16.99, shipping and handling $4.99. For a total of $21.98. The bag is kind of small this time, but that doesn't mean nothing because sometimes we get a lot and sometimes we don't. Oh, beautiful colors! Look at those colors! I love these little bags. I'm sorry. I used to like getting Jimmy Bean wool. I used to love getting those bags because they were the breathable ones, and then I didn't get any others like that, and so this now I just love that. Oh, look at this pretty one. It's got glitter. I mean, it's got little fuzzies that are just metallic. And it's called Creative Bubble. It's 50 grams, 90 meters. And it's probably polyester. Yeah, it's 100% polyester. That is so cute. And then we have suds, and it's a cotton. It's 90 gram ball, 74 meters, machine washable, tumble dry. And look at that, it's striped pink and white. Oh, and this one suds too. Cotton. And look at that. It's pink and white. I love pink, guys, so this is awesome. And it's the same thing. It's 50 grams, 74 meters, 100% cotton. And then we have a really pretty just pink. And it suds again. 100% cotton, 50 grams. 74 meters, and it's machine washable and tumble dry. So we got 4 balls. I love the color combination, guys. Okay. And it says August 2023 crochet pattern, Suds's bubble scrubby, and here's what it looks like, and then there's where it says it's August, and then more likely this is a free pattern. It's by a Still Yarn. It says quick and easy dishcloth that's sure to scrub its way into your heart. The skill level is a beginner. Sorry about the noise. Jody is playing with my brother. It says material that you need is 3 balls of Estelle suds. 1 ball makes 1 dishcloth as shown below. 1 ball Rico Creative Bubble. 1 ball will make 3 dishcloths as shown below. 4 millimeter crochet hook. Yarn needle is yarn needle for weaving in ends. So we'll be able to do 3 of them. Okay. And it's only a chain and a single stitch. That's all it is. Okay, this is gonna be fun. But guys, these colors and stuff are awesome. But I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Bye. Hey guys, y'all know the washcloths that was in the August box of Mary Maximum? Well, here is my first one. I added a border to it, but it didn't turn out that well. It didn't turn out straight. And here's the second one. It turned out a lot better. The edges look better and it looks better. And if you place it on this one, you can tell how it grew or it shrunk. One or the other. I'm not for sure which. But that's it. And this is a free pattern from them. It goes from knitting and then it shows the crochet version. But you just go to Estelle Yarns and just type in that right there and it'll take you to a free app, to a free pattern. And so I wasn't for sure if y'all wanted to do one with me or if you didn't want to do one with me, but I thought that I would add the last one on here and let y'all do it with me if y'all want to. I had to use 2 stitch markers to keep it straight so I remembered where my last stitch was. So if y'all want, I'm going to stop it now. Well, stop it in just a minute, and I'm gonna rearrange the camera so that you can see how to start it and see what you have to do, and then I thought y'all could just do it with me if y'all wanted to, since this one is a free pattern. My friend doesn't like the texture. She said, "Ooh, Birdie, I don't like the way this feels." And I started laughing at her because I said it's a scrubby. So, so part of it's scrubby, that scrubby terminology deal. And she said my sister would love it. She loved that soap bar holder that you got her. And I said, well, she can have one of these. I'm gonna probably give her this one that we're making here because the first one is a mess up. So I'll keep it, and it's the first one I ever did. And then the second one my brother wanted, so that's what we're gonna do. And so this is the color I'm gonna work with y'all. Oh, I don't even have my light on. Hold on just a second. Okay, so here is the one I'm going to do now. And let me go ahead and show y'all. So this is the first one I did. As you can see, it's not even. And then here is the second one. My brother said this one feels a lot better too. So I don't know why it feels a lot better, but he said it feels a lot better. I can feel the difference in this. This one feels flimsy and this one feels more sturdy. So I'm gonna see if my friend likes the texture of it after that. Oh, the first one I did a border all the way around and I had this much yarn. And the second one, I had this much yarn. So I used more yarn on the second one too. Don't ask me how I did that because like I said, I do not know how I did it because I tried to do it the same I tried to do the same as I did before, but I didn't use stitch markers, so I couldn't. So I think I made it started growing. But yeah, but that was August. So if you want to, you can stop it now or you can continue on and watch me do it. Thank you. Bye guys. Hey guys, we're going to be using a 4mm hook, 2 stitch markers, 50 grams of Suds Estelle yarn, 100% cotton, and then we're going to be using Creative Bubble, and it's going to be 50 grams, and it's polyester. And we've used this one for the last 2, so this will be the 3rd one with this one, and we have plenty left. And then this one will be used for the thing. Okay, so bear with me. We're going to do a starting chain, and the chain is going to be a chain of 38. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there is 38. So after we did our chain of 38, the first round is going to be to make a single stitch in the second chain from the hook. So here's the hook, there's 1 and 2. So we're going to do a single crochet. So we're going to put it inside that chain, and then we're going to bring it out, and then we're going to yarn over and then pull it through. So that is the first first stitch, and then we're going to put the stitch marker there so that we remember that is our first stitch. So now to go across this line, we're going to do we already have our single stitch. Now we're going to do a chain, and then we're going to skip that chain, that next chain, and we're going to go into the other one. And we're going to do a single crochet, chain one, skip that chain and go into the other chain, and then do a single crochet, and then we're going to do that again all the way across to the other side. And I'll come right back. So that you're going to do a chain, skip the next chain, and then you're going to do a single crochet in the next chain, and you're going to do that all the way across, ending with a single crochet. Alright, hold on guys. Okay guys, now we made it to the last 2 stitches, so we're going to chain. We're going to make a chain, and then we're going to see, you're going to skip that one right there, and then you're going to go into this one. And then now you're going to turn, and then you're going to chain 1, and this is going to be the start of your second row. So we've already chained 1 like the pattern said. We're going to stick our stitch marker right there, because that's where we're going to put our last stitch when we come back. So as you can see, we have a single crochet right there, so we're going to skip it, and we're going into the chain space right there, and we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to repeat that one all the way across with a chain 1, skip the single crochet that we did on the previous one, and go into the chain space, and then we're going to do a chain 1, and then we're going to go into the chain space, chain 1, and then go into the chain space, chain 1, and then go into the chain space. This is going to be the pattern throughout the rest of this deal and the rest of this pattern. This is going to be what you continue to do for the rest of it until we get done. So we're going to do 4 rows repeating just like this row, and then that's when we'll add the bubble one, but I'll show y'all that in just a second. So remember, we're chained 1, skip the single crochet, and then do a single crochet in the previous chain, and then chain 1, and then skip the single crochet, and then do a single crochet in the previous chain 1, and then just continue on with that one all the way through to the last to the beginning of this row. And remember, this is going to be the repeat throughout the pattern. Sorry, that's Jody. I have the door open because I think it's too cold in this house, and I have the door open, and he's watching people go by the neighborhood since this is in the city, in town, and it's not like our house that's in the country where we can have the door open and him not see nobody but just animals. Okay, so this is the last chain, and then we have the last single crochet, and we're going to chain one, and then we're going to single crochet in the initial chains, this initial space where you placed your stitch marker, where you started the stitches. And then we're going to take out the stitch marker. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to chain one, and then we're going to place the stitch marker there to remind us that that's where we put our last single crochet. So we did that. Now we're going to do a single crochet in the first chain one space, and then we're going to continue this until we've done 2 more rows. So that was 1, 2, this will be 3, and then we'll have 4, and I'll come back right before we start our 5th row. Okay guys, after 4 rows, this is what it's going to look like. Sorry guys, the cord was in there. So this is what it looks like after the 4th row. We're going to do the last 4 stitches. We're going to chain 1, and then we're going to put it in, we're going to single crochet into the chain space, then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to put it in this last chain space from the beginning, and then that is the end of the 4th row. Now we're going to start the 5th row, and this 5th row is going to be what we're going to do for the next 22 rows. So we chained that one, we chained 1, and now we're going to do our single crochet into the chain space from the previous round, and then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do another single crochet in the chain 1 from previous round. Then we're going to do a chain 1, and then now we're going to add the creative bubble, a yarn, and I'm going to leave enough for me to be able to sew it in, but I'm going to carry it. I'm not going to cut it after every row. I'm going to carry it over. It doesn't say to do that in the directions, but that's how I did mine. So now we already chained 1, so now we need to chain we need to do a single crochet in the chain space from previous, and so we're going to hold that, and then okay, now you can see that I'm having those 2 strands together, and I just added it. See, that part's just hanging. I will sew that one in the end. I'm not for sure if y'all can hear the TV, so hold on just a second. sorry, I'm watching a cooking station. Alright, and then we're going to chain 1. We're going to do the same stitch that we did the previous one, and then we're going to single crochet in the chain 1 from the previous, except this time we're holding both, we're crocheting with both yarns. We're just holding them together. And then and now we're going to single crochet in the chain space from the previous round, and then we're going to chain 1, single crochet in the chain 1 from the previous round, chain 1, and then a single crochet in the chain 1 space from the previous round, chain 1, and then a single crochet in the chain space from the previous round, and then chain 1, and then a single crochet in the chain space from the previous round, chain 1, then a single crochet in the chain space from the previous round, chain 1, and then a single crochet in the chain space from the previous round. And then all you're doing is skipping the previous single crochet. So you're just single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the chain 1 from the previous round, chain 1, single crochet in the round. You're going to do this stitch for 14, so I forgot to say that earlier, so we'll count them. And so alright, so let's see how many times we've done it. We've done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to chain 1 and then single crochet in the previous round for 14, and then we're going to chain, and then this one I'm going to bring the creative bubble to the side like this, and then I'm going to single crochet, which is the one color, in the next chain space from the previous round, chain 1, and then a single crochet in the next chain space from the previous round, chain 1 space from the previous round, chain 1, and then we're going to do our last single crochet in that where our stitch marker is, which was our last chain 1 on the previous round, and then we're going to turn it over, turn around, and we're going to chain 1 just like we did previously, and put our stitch marker right back there. And then we're going to do the exact same thing we did before, and so we're going to do our first single crochet in the first chain from the previous round, and then we're going to do chain 1, and then we're going to do a single crochet in the previous chain 1, and then we're going to do a chain, and then we're going to go into the single crochet that's from the previous round with us having it together, and then we're going to join them both together, pull them both through, and then make our single crochet, and then we're going to continue on doing that throughout the rest of this pattern, and then we are going to continue this for 22 more times, for 22 more rows, and I'll come back. Okay, ladies, I'm still in the second row of that one. I just thought that I would tell y'all that you chain 1, and then you just go into the chain 1 from the previous round and do your single crochet, and then you're going to chain 1 again, and then you're going to take that part you're going to take the creative bubble one, the polyester one, and then you're going to do, take it away, and then you're going to do with just one, you're going to do just the cotton for the last, you know, stitches, and then into where your stitch marker is. Okay, and so that's how it's going to look with that one right there hanging, waiting for you to start it. And that's what it's looking like so far. That's what it's looking like. And then now you're going to turn your work again, and of course I have to untangle my stuff because I don't know how to do it without it tangling. And then you're going to chain one, and you're starting on your third round of using both, and then you're going to put your stitch marker. Don't forget to do this because that's why mine became so wonky, the first one. And then you're going to go into the first chain space and do a single crochet, chain one, go into your go into your chain space from the previous round, and then chain one. And now you're in your first of your combined, so you're going to go in there, you're going to pick up both of them again, and you're going to pick them up, and then you're going to crochet with both of them. So you single crocheted, chain one, now go into your next single crochet, your next chain from the previous round, and single crochet, chain one, go into your next chain space and do a single crochet, then chain one, then go into your next single crochet, and then chain one, go in, chain one, go into your next single crochet, your next single crochet, your next chain space from the previous round, and single crochet, and then chain one, and then go into your next single crochet from your single chain from the previous round and do a single crochet, chain one, go into your chain one for the previous round and do a single crochet, and then do that one again, and then just keep on doing this one until you get to the 14th. You're doing this 14 times. Your square is 7.5 by 7.5 when it's done. Inches, sorry, 7.5 inches when you're done. And see, as you notice, I have two more. So here's one, and then we're going to chain, then we're going to single crochet, and then we're going to chain, move the creative to the side, and then just do a single crochet in the single chain from the previous round, and then go into where you have your stitch marker, and then chain one, and then put your stitch marker back there so that you can always remember where you're supposed to end at. And then single crochet in the chain from the previous round. And then I'll be right back when I get done with these, or almost done. Okay guys, here's what it looks like so far. See? And now we're on our last row of the combining ones. So I'm going to turn it. I'm going to turn it and do my chain one, take my stitch marker from the previous row and put it in there, and then we're going to single crochet in the chain one space from the previous, chain one, and then a single crochet from the previous chain one, and then chain one, and then we're getting ready to combine because this will be our last one that we combine. So we're going to single crochet in the chain space from the previous, and as you notice we got both of them on there. Then we're going to chain one, and then we're going to single crochet in the next one, chain one, single crochet in the next one, chain one, single crochet, and then chain one from the previous row, chain one, a single crochet in the previous chain one, chain one, single crochet in the previous chain one, oops, starting to get tangled, sorry guys, chain one, a single crochet in the previous chain one, chain one, single crochet in the previous chain one, oops, and then chain one, then single crochet in the previous chain one from the previous row, and then chain one, and chain one, and then a single crochet in the previous chain one from the previous row, and then chain one, and then a single crochet in the previous chain one from the previous row, chain one, and then chain one from the previous row, and then chain one, and then single crochet in the previous chain one from the previous row, chain one, and then now we're at the last one that we're going to do a chain one in the previous, we're going to do a single crochet in the chain one of the previous row, and then one single crochet, and then that's going to get cut off. That's getting cut off, because then we'll just weave that in. Now we're going to do a single crochet in the chain one, a single crochet in the previous chain one of the row before, and then chain one, and then our last single crochet where our stitch marker is, and then single crochet. And now we are going to do just like our previous right here. We're going to do 4 rows of this. So we are going to turn our work, and we're going to chain 1 and put our stitch marker so that we know where our last stitch is going to be. And then we're going to single crochet in the single chain from the previous row, chain 1, and then a single crochet in the chain 1 from the previous row, and then chain 1, and then a single crochet in the chain 1 from the previous row. Sorry guys, I'm getting ready to sneeze and okay, it went away. Alright. And then we're gonna do this for the rest of this row, and then we're gonna do 3 more rows just like this one for a total number of 4, and then we will be done. So in just a minute I'll come back. Oh, sorry guys. This is my last row, so I'm getting ready to do, this is the last row, and so we're doing that single crochet, and then oops, sorry, single crochet, and then the chain 1, and then the single crochet, and then the chain 1, and then the single crochet, and then the chain 1, and then a single crochet, and then the chain 1, the single crochet, chain 1, and then the last single crochet where the stitch marker was. Oops. And then we're going to fasten off. And then here is what it looks like. Here is what it looks like. Isn't that just pretty? And so that was the last one. And this is what's left over of that yarn. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.